The NBA All-Star game finds itself in a very unique situation because it's basically just turned into a long weekend promotional tool for the players and the league. That's pretty much it. Everybody's aware of it, including the NBA audience, and it just couldn't be more obvious more than just this year, man. These guys were not even trying at all. Not even like 2 or 3 possessions of serious defense. Not even. I mean, this year was even worse. But it's sort of like a tap dance right now going on with like all the players and their, affiliated teams. Because best believe a lot of these franchises, especially with the championship being so wide open, they told their star players not to go hard. That's like the unspoken thing that's like not even being talked about. It's like, you think the Bucks wanted Giannis to go hard after the issue with his hand in the last game, or you want Kyrie to go hard, especially with the Mavericks just acquiring him from Brooklyn, knowing his injury history. Same thing with Luka, with all the mileage that he has, the way that they've been using him. So it's kind of like a square dance going on. It's like everybody's not saying nothing to each other among the stars, but behind closed doors, their franchises told them not to go hard at all during these games, not to risk injury at all. And it's funny because the league and the game stay evolving. A lot of the superstars today, their usage rates are going through the roof. So they're getting extra mileage on their legs. I mean, you could look at guys like Luka, the way the Mavs use him, Giannis. I mean, some of these superstars are they're part of like every possession with their team. So going into the All-Star break, I don't think their franchises at all want them to take the risk, which we already all know this, but it's like a unspoken thing among the players. And it was pretty obvious this year that no one was even going to even attempt to go hard. Even when Tatum and Jaylen Brown was going one-on-one, they were going one-on-one, but they wasn't really going one-on-one. They was kind of giving the fans a little light work, a little light show. Nothing crazy, a little step back, a little pretend defense. But once again, anything that's not evolving is dying. I think all the players and the franchises, they pretty much adapted really well to what this All-Star weekend really means. And it's just a promotional tool for the league, the franchises, and the star players. So it is what it is. And of course, we're going to get a bunch of the old heads. Oh, we played hard back in my day during the All-Star game. Oh, it used to be a competition. Yeah, we understand. But at the end of the day, you guys weren't as valuable to your franchises as some of these guys are. Some of these guys carry the whole financial weight of their franchise. If he gets hurt, ticket sales go way down. Sponsorship gets, lowered completely because there's not as much interest. A lot of these guys financially, their franchises are making a lot of money off of just 1 or 2 names on the team. So I would say the value of the player to their franchise that has skyrocketed. I mean, everyone looks at how much the players are getting paid, but how much these franchises are banking off the players. I mean, look when LeBron went back to Cleveland, how the net worth of the Cavs just skyrocketed, like over 500 million on top. So the value to the players, to the franchises, is a lot higher. So them saying, hey, don't go hard in this All-Star game that doesn't even count, it's kind of a gray area because fans want to see competition. But I think the NBA All-Star product has changed. It's definitely a promo tool, and it's more like celebrity and culturally more like, I want to say it's more kind of influencing between both. Like they're trying to ride the coattails of maybe like a musical genre or a certain celebrity. It's trying to be like culturally relevant, and then at the same time ride like the gray area with being socially relevant in social media. It's a complete different era. So when you see guys like Charles Barkley and start saying, "Oh, we went hard back in my," yeah, but it's a complete different media landscape and just overall a different era, man. It's just a different product. Everything is different. The money's a lot higher. So it is what it is. The NBA is gonna have to find a nice little, I would say, neutral ground into trying to make the game at least somewhat competitive. Maybe put something on the line. But I like this year how they switched it up a little bit. You know, putting the players picking who they wanted on their teams on national TV. It was a bit too long, but putting on national TV was a nice shakeup. But the league is still evolving, it's still changing. I like what Adam Silver is doing. He's open to change. He's open to trying new things to see what works. It's a tough situation to be in, but it's good problems. It's good problems for the league because money's still coming in, especially in 2025 when that tech money starts hitting that CBA. That money's gonna double up. So figuring out what place the All-Star game has in the league is even gonna be harder. But once again, it's good problems to have. It's nothing that Adam Silver, through trials and error, can't figure out.